Coming to you live from Stuart, Florida, the greatest little town in the world. It's the award-winning, critically acclaimed Get Up and Go show on AM 1450 WSTU. You're invited to call the show anytime at 772-220-988. And now, broadcasting live from the Palatial Studios, here are your hosts, Evan and Bonnie.
And we say top of the morning to you. It is a Monday, and we are back in the saddle.
Trust me, you're going to love this.
I hope so. I need to love something.
You need to know something, you just Google it.
That's right. We Google everything.
Let's get quacking.
All right, we'll get quacking this morning without a doubt. We'll get quacking so much that we'll tell you it's 6:08. Mr. Clock, would you please certify that?
It's now 6:08 a.m.
Top of the morning, Bonnie. How are you?
I'm fine and dandy this morning.
And top of the morning to you, Phil.
It's now 6:08 a.m.
Thank you, but it's not your voice doing that, though.
Oh,
No,
okay.
not at all.
You could actually be that clock guy.
I
for
probably
us.
could, yeah.
Yeah.
One day he's going to call up one day with a nervous breakdown, I think.
Yeah, he
because-
is.
Yeah.
He won't want to do it anymore.
Yeah, that or something. I don't know what's going on. Anyway, the weekend has gone by. It was a great weekend. I'm sure everybody had a good time. Bonnie, I don't know what to say because I'm in shock right now.
Are you
Total
verklempt?
shock. Yeah, I'm verklempt.
Verklempt.
I'm verklempt. And the reason I'm verklempt is because Bonnie posted a picture on social media over the weekend. And she went away and she did something the unimaginable would think she would have done. And she got a new hairstyle. So she posted pictures of her new hairstyle and she got her nails done. And I'm thinking, wow, look at this. The all new, all rejuvenated, all new Bonnie Ashley. And so I'm like waiting this morning and I'm waiting and can't wait to see the hairstyle. And she walks in the front door this morning and I'm like, what happened?
Well, I think the fingernails that you saw online were my stepdaughter's. So we used hers.
Oh.
And
Oh,
then
so she was a hand model.
with the hairstyle,
The hand model.
she could be. Weren't the fingernails pretty? All long and very, colorful, like
Yes.
they're doing. And then the hairstyle was kind of like similar to my own. I guess you could call it my own since it is mine now.
Yeah.
But you're not going to see me wearing it all the time.
But I saw it on Facebook. I'm like, wow, she got a great hairdo. Look at that. You were rocking it, man.
Yeah, I mean, nails were done. She was pimping.
I felt like I'm really in bucks. So like I'm walking through Mount Dora and, I go to a place where they have this fine selection. Ooh, and I've never, it's kind of like going into maybe a strip club for the first time.
Okay, interesting.
Should we go in? I don't know. Do you want to go in? Should we?
Okay.
All right.
You ever
just
been to
go
one
in.
of the? Have you ever been to one of those places
Have I?
before?
I'm-
You ever been to one?
Yeah, sure.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Really?
please put your hands together for Bonnie on the main stage.
No.
Bonnie.
People are gonna get the wrong idea.
Well, I wasn't
No.
born yesterday, but no,
No.
it was a
No.
place in the Mount Dora flea market. Florida's
There's a strip club there.
Central Florida's biggest flea market, by the way.
Wait a minute. Hold it. Stop.
No.
Stop. There's a strip club in the Mount Dora flea market.
No, there's a wig shop where they
Oh.
make you all pretty and they give you
Oh.
terrific hair.
You
of
threw me
course.
there.
Yeah.
So I walk inside and I try on this wig that I think I would look good in, right? And
Mhm.
the wig was like,
Think you look fantastic.
Yeah, you looked
in that
great
thing.
in it. Yeah.
well, the first one I tried on was, a little bit more outlandish and too big for my little face.
Okay.
So I walked away thinking, this is silly. But before I left, I spotted a wig like on the very top shelf that
Mhm.
resembled my own hair, only
Okay.
thicker and better.
Okay.
And I thought about it while I was walking around, buying socks and crap. And
socks and
Crap.
crap.
And crap.
Socks and
Socks
crap.
and crap.
Well,
Where I know where you get the socks, but where do you get the crap at?
Well, they got all kinds of little things and trinkets. You can buy
Okay.
everything at this flea market.
So-
so I came back and gave it a second chance.
Okay. So my question is, and I've always wanted to know this: what do you do with your hair underneath the wig? How
now,
do you get it to like hide?
The lady that was helping me put it up in like this back ponytail, a tight ponytail,
Mhm.
and then you put a cap over it that's really tight, like a
stocking.
almost like a shower. It is a stocking, like a
Okay.
really firm nylonish kind of.
Okay.
And then there's a little wrap, like a headband that you tie over your hairline to secure it.
Okay.
And then you secure the wig.
Now,
in.
does the wig have tape underneath it so it stays to your scalp,
It
or
doesn't.
the
It
the
doesn't.
stocking? Because what happens if a gust of wind comes?
Do like staple it to your head or anything like
No.
that, or no?
No, but
okay.
seriously, what happens if a gust of wind and it just blows off and goes tumbling down the road like a piece
Yeah.
of tumbleweed?
There's like a really tight.
And then somebody takes out their gun and they shoot it, thinking it's an unidentified
Get that
flying
gun
object.
sound effect out.
or they
Oh, there goes my wig.
they run over it thinking it's a wild bunny running across the street. How dare they run over a wild bunny and step
Some
on it?
kind of Sasquatch going across Federal Highway. There it goes. Oh, my wig.
But it's tied so secure. It's so secure on your head
Really?
that you're yeah.
It doesn't hurt when it's like,
No.
because obviously there's elastic or something.
You really forget that it's on after a while. It's just
Really?
like riding a bike. I mean,
Okay.
like
I've never worn a wig, so I wouldn't know.
I wore it out to the restaurant, of course, and I thought about it like, gee, what if this thing falls off while I'm eating or something?
Yeah, you're
Really
eating
funny.
a bowl of soup and
That's exactly what I was thinking. Falls into your soup.
falls into your soup.
Yeah.
But
Wow.
I would say for those that have thin and fine flyaway hair like mine,
Right.
go
Yeah.
on in and have them help you and try it for the first time and
Okay.
find the hairstyle that is quite like yours, or if the color's the same,
Yeah.
because then it's not so drastic like mine was when people saw in the media. Even Evan thought it was my real hair.
Yeah, I
just
thought it
that
was your hair too when I saw it on
just
Facebook.
that it
this
was
morning.
styled
Yeah.
nicely.
That was very well done.
I'm
Yeah.
let down. I'm telling you,
I
I'm
know.
depressed. I'm mentally scarred.
But now when I have that flyaway hair and like I have to go to a festival or somewhere with a lot of people, maybe out to dinner, now I have my wig right there. I just got to get some of those wig mantles for them.
Wig mantles.
Wig mantles.
Yeah.
That's what you set the wig on.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's like
okay.
basically a
Face.
fake mannequin head is what it is.
That's
I
what
can
it
loan
is.
you Phoebe if you want.
Oh, Phoebe.
Yeah, I could loan you Phoebe.
Really?
Phoebe.
Yeah.
Could we do that? I don't know if
Why not?
Phoebe might get upset.
Phoebe won't get upset. I promise
Because
you.
you're changing your hairdo.
Yeah, she'll have a different
No.
hairstyle.
That's
and
all right. Phoebe
Wow.
will.
Phoebe's hairstyle is
I could,
already
I could,
incredible.
I could loan you Phoebe. That's perfectly fine.
Phoebe.
I don't. Phoebe's awfully beautiful. I mean, if she doesn't mind, but I think I can order them on Amazon for like I could get 3 headsets for $7 or something
Yeah, they're
like that.
they're
There you go.
mannequin heads. They're styrofoam mannequin heads. You can get
Yeah.
them on
That's
Amazon, eBay, or you could actually probably go to your local wig shop and they sell them there also.
I was considering that,
you could do
Evan.
that.
Called
yeah.
a wig
For
mantle.
shizzle. Yeah, it's a wig mantle.
Oh, I'm looking it up on
Look
Amazon.
up wig mantle.
And here.
Just buy one for Bonnie.
And I
okay?
think I will set the wig on there and style it on the mantle before I put it on me and try
Now,
to style it.
here's a situation that you have to be careful of. Don't leave the wig out on the mantle when you leave with nobody in the house.
Oh yeah, because
you know what'll
what'll
happen.
Hans
Right,
will just
right.
tear up the
That's
thing,
right.
thinking it's some kind of animal.
That and Jack Frosty will take a he'll go pee pee on the on the wig.
they got some nice ones here for like $25, but then you can
Yeah.
get one for
No.
like $7 or $8.
No, Bonnie wants the $7 one.
$7 one, yeah.
She doesn't
12
need no
12-inch
$25
styrofoam wig head. It says for $7.95.
on Amazon.
Yep.
Order it up. I have an Amazon gift card. Not a problem. Order it up. Why not?
How much would you pay? Don't answer yet.
That's right.
We'll throw in this free nose for
All
it.
right.
Yes.
So Bonnie went wig shopping. She got her
Yeah.
wig and all that. Me, I celebrated my birthday with 16 of my closest friends and family, minus one family member.
Phil, did you go too? to
Unfortunately
vacation?
not. No,
Oh,
I was
okay.
not invited.
No, he was not invited.
No.
I didn't invite him.
Shucks.
No. It's
I-
okay.
I chose
thought you
not
would
to
be.
invite him. No. For personal reasons. He didn't shower in 4 days. No, actually,
yeah, I didn't do that. I didn't shave or shower. Or
we
anything
were
like
we were
that.
at our limit of 16 people, literally. I
Literally
mean,
at
our
the table.
table looked like the Last Supper.
Oh, I bet.
It did. It really did.
Was
But,
there
man,
room for the food with all those people?
let me tell you, when everybody got there, some people have never been there before.
Oh,
Okay. And the copious amounts of food they bring out,
Oh yeah.
It was,
I've been there.
I mean, food coma. They were bringing out
Food
ribeyes
coma.
and New York strips and top sirloins
No
and
kidding.
chicken
Yeah.
wrapped in bacon and this
Ooh.
and that and this and that.
You
and,
even have so many choices of steaks. You mentioned
oh
three
my
different
God.
steak kinds.
That's just
Well,
a
they
minuscule
bring it
amount.
out on the stick there,
The
like
skewers.
the skewer, and they cut it off for you. As
They
you,
cut it right
yeah.
off the skewer for you, and you have these little
Whoa.
tongs as they're cutting it, and you grab it right off the skewer as they slice and dice for you.
Sounds amazingly fresh.
And then they bring
It
out
is.
these sides of garlic mashed potatoes and plantains,
Oh,
which were just like decadence. And then they have a salad bar that you go up to, and on the salad bar they've got rice and potatoes
Oh.
and salad and this and that and the other. And then
oh my
It
No
gosh.
was
wonder you're a
like-
little slow today. You ate too much last night.
yeah.
That's okay. I with my wife and my father-in-law, Marcel,
Yeah.
Mhm.
decided to make spaghetti sauce, homemade spaghetti sauce.
Oh
last
boy, that
night.
was a
I
fiasco.
would love to
bet.
get their recipe because
Oh, I can get it for you.
Marcel, I bet he would cook a mean spaghetti
Oh
sauce.
yeah, it was so heavy though. I'm still digesting it. It's
That bad, huh?
Oh yeah, I'm telling you, it was good,
yeah.
but
Okay.
it's heavy.
He could put it in a jar and name it Marcel's, and I would
Marcel's
probably
sauce.
buy it. Yeah.
Hi, this is Marcel. Now I'd like you to buy my spaghetti sauce. If you don't, I cap you. That's
Have
it.
his face on the cover like Paul Newman's with Paul
Exactly.
Newman's own.
With a mafia hat on him.
Yeah. Wow.
So, what was the best thing on the menu for you last night, Evan?
You know, I indulged in a little bit of this and a little bit of that. I didn't overeat. Rachel wore one of the new outfits that I bought her.
I saw the picture.
Yeah.
She looked
Oh,
awesome.
I got to go on
Yeah,
there and
thanks.
see.
Hold on, I'll show it to
didn't
you,
see
Bonnie.
it.
I'll show it to you.
Man, I got it. Here.
I'm a filet mignon guy. So when they brought the filet mignon out, I was just like,
Wow.
I was melted.
Oh,
I'm like, let me have some of that filet mignon. Now, my boys, on the other hand, they had bottomless pits last night. Yeah, they had.
She whispers,
It's beautiful.
that is beautiful.
They had
It's got
bottom.
like a leopard thing going on there.
Yes, yes.
Like a cat.
She went to the wild side. So my boys had bottomless pits last night.
did they now?
Oh.
Literally, they just were consuming copious amounts of food. I was looking at them like,
Wow.
where are you putting this all? And they says, well, Dad, you know, when you're spending $45 a head, you don't eat all day long. You're going to get your money's worth.
Yeah.
Oh, they didn't
And
eat, huh?
They didn't eat all day.
I should have did that with the spaghetti.
They
I shouldn't
didn't eat all
lunch
day.
or something.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh, they were just pounded, and the guy kept bringing more and more meat, and he's looking like, where are these kids putting this damn food?
they were getting triple the money's worth and about
Yeah.
to be kicked out because of it.
Yeah, because they were consuming too
No,
much
eating
damn
too
food.
much.
Yeah, right. We're gonna have to toss you out. We're
So we had a
losing money.
nice time. I got some birthday cards. I got a gift card from George.
Oh, what
what
kind of gift card from
I'm not
George?
telling you, but I will say that my
Cheetah Club.
no, I will tell you that my daughter's good friend Mark, that's her nickname, Mark. Her real name is Brenda. She is my I call her my Haitian daughter. She's the Haitian sensation is what I
Okay.
call her. She's
Yes.
from
Haitian
Haiti.
sensation.
Yes.
Sensation.
She's from Haiti,
Yeah.
and she's a beautiful young lady, and I consider her one of my own. And we always, kid each other all the time. Hey, it's your Haitian daughter. I'm like, well, hey, it's your Haitian non-Haitian father. So anyway, so she got me a $100 gift card to Nike
Oh.
and a $50
Wow.
gift card to Foot Locker.
Wow, you've really been banking on this birthday, Evan.
Yeah,
And-
I didn't want anything.
It should make Rachel even more happy because
she was
she'll
kissing
probably
up
be getting.
to you. That's what that
Yeah,
was.
well, she'll take possession of the gift cards and
Yeah.
use them. But,
Rachel.
But
Rachel will?
yeah, oh yeah, easily.
I mean, where are you going to spend the Nike one?
At the Nike
is,
store. Where else? I wouldn't go to Foot Locker.
You're
and
not
use
going
it.
to Puma?
No,
I-
why would I go to Puma?
Don't smudge
No.
the Puma.
No, I'll probably. You know what? I'll probably do a day trip up to Orlando and
Oh,
go
to the outlet
I'll
there?
go to the Nike outlet.
Is it
in
still
Orlando.
there?
Yeah, it's still there.
It's right off of the turnpike there, right? Turnpike and I-4 or something like that.
somewhere's in that area.
Yeah.
Do we still have the Nike outlet up in Vero?
We do, but I think it's
outlets?
closing.
It is.
So I won't
yeah.
go and waste my
There's
money.
one
there.
down in West Palm.
And then, and then Foot Locker, I'll just go into a Foot Locker store.
Yeah, but Evan, if that one's closing, you might be able to get 3 or 4 pairs of shoes with your money compared to maybe one
yeah.
pair. If, maybe
Clearance.
those prices
Yeah.
are down.
But the inventory is very
Limited.
nil, very limited.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Kind of
Yeah.
skim and slimming
Because
after people have been in
to,
there.
Not to knock Nike, but probably all that's left there is crap. Pretty much.
There we go. There's that word again.
Yeah.
Yeah, the C word.
Second time around.
So, it's just the way it is. It's just the facts, as they say. It's 6:23 on the Get Up and Go show
Dragnet.
for a Monday morning.
Just the
Let's
facts.
go to the news desk, and here's Phil. Good morning, Phil. I mean, not Phil, Bonnie. Oh my God, I called you Phil.
I might be starting to look like Phil a little bit. I don't know.
You want my hair?
With,
I can
with
get you
my
a
filter
wig.
on.
You could get the wig on, like me.
I'm not right this morning. I'm sorry. Let's try this again. 6:23 on the Get Up and Go show. It's time to go to the news desk, and here's Bonnie. Good morning, Bonnie.
Good morning. Former President Donald Trump is reportedly starting his own social media network. Trump spokesperson Jason Miller told Fox News on Sunday that the former president would be launching his own network in the coming months. The unnamed platform would attract tens of millions of new users and would completely redefine the game, Miller said. Miller added that Trump's been conducting high-powered meetings at Mar-a-Lago regarding the latest venture, CNN reported. The news comes after Twitter and Facebook permanently suspended Trump after his supporters stormed the U.S. Capitol on January 6. Martin County will start a new drive-in movie series at its fairgrounds at the end of last year, returns this month with a nostalgic version of entertainment. Now, for $5, quarantine crews can watch Grease on a 20-foot LED screen from the safety of their vehicles at 7:30 p.m. March 26. Arrive before showtime for food and beverage trucks and a classic car show starting at 5:30 p.m. Phil's sounding like a really neat
that
kind
sounds
of evening.
good. Yeah.
It is. It sounds neat. Martin County kicked off its drive-in movie series with A Christmas Story December 18, The Karate Kid on January 29, but they took a break in February during the Martin County Fair. It's the second drive-in movie venue that has popped up on the Treasure Coast during the coronavirus pandemic. The first local drive-in movie venue, Treasure Coast Park and Watch, began almost a year ago at the Causeway Cove Marina in Fort Pierce as a way to have fun but stay safe as possible from spreading COVID-19. A recent study shows 3 million face masks are tossed out every minute across the globe. WPTV's has more.
Good morning. The message is simple. Watch out where you toss your used gloves and face mask and wipes. They say these same items that are designed to protect us are actually posing a threat to our environment. I got a chance to speak with the local nonprofit, Keep Palm Beach County Beautiful. You may have seen their PSA, which is broadcasting right now on our air. I want to go ahead and show it to you. It's all aimed at spreading awareness on the dangers of littering PPE. They say if these items aren't disposed properly, they can easily end up into our sewer systems and waterways. And they can also be easily mistaken for jellyfish, which is a favorite among sea turtles and other marine life.
When the marine animals ingest the microplastics or the pieces of plastic, they don't just get the plastic, but they get the chemicals too that are used to perhaps make these items.
And she went on to say one of the best solutions to solve this problem is to actually wear reusable face masks because they're less likely to be littered.
Floridians 50 and up will be eligible to get the COVID-19 vaccine beginning today. Governor Ron DeSantis says he has been able to lower the age because of the success the state has had in vaccinating older, more vulnerable residents.
We're close to 70% of all seniors have had a shot. That was our goal starting out. We were the first state in the country to do seniors first as our priority.
The governor adds all adult Floridians should be eligible to get a shot by May 1st, if not earlier. Lastly, veteran Florida lawmaker Bill Nelson, who flew as a payload specialist on Shuttle Columbia in 1986, the last flight before the Challenger disaster, has been nominated by President Biden to be NASA administrator. Nelson, a Democrat, will have to be confirmed by the Senate, where he served 3 terms before losing to Rick Scott in 2018. And Matt Jones is the 2021 winner of the Honda Classic. Matt Jones ticket to the Masters by notching his first PGA Tour win in 7 years. His 5-shot lead on runner-up Brandon Hagee matched the tournament record. The 40-year-old Australian resident has not won a tour since the 2014 Houston Open. Many of the South Florida golfers we've come to expect at the tournament either dropped out because of injury or testing positive for COVID-19. News time 6:27, and we'll have weather and traffic together next.
Time now, 6:28 on the Get Up and Go show with Evan and Bonnie. Phil is joining us, of course, in studio this morning. It's time for traffic and weather together. It's all brought to you by Code Red Roofers. Bonnie?
Well, we're not seeing any accidents or tie-ups. It's a smooth Monday morning ride for you, including the major highways. US 1 is moving quite right here. There's your latest look at traffic. And it's 55 in Stewart. In Pori, Finland, it's 36 and cloudy. Here's our forecast at WPTV. And we have it for you. Yes, it's right here. It's just ideal weather continuing. Partly sunny skies for this Monday, and the high gets up to 78 degrees. And for the next couple of days, tomorrow we're even seeing it a little warmer with 81 as the high and a partly sunny sky. And that high could be getting on up to 86 degrees for us by Wednesday. Partly sunny, and for the most part, for the early part of our work week. And it's 56 right now in Port St. Lucie.
If you have a suggestion for the show, we would love to hear from you. Send us an email to WSTUmorningshow@gmail.com. Now let's get back to the Get Up and Go show. Here's Evan and Bonnie.
Time now is 6:32 on the Get Up and Go show, and let's do some viral videos. All right, so Bonnie, you'll appreciate this one.
Yes.
There's a painful viral video that's out there. It's a guy that's bungee jumping in Russia.
It already sounds painful.
Yes.
Bungee jumping and in Russia. I
Bungee
don't know
jumping
for
in
sure.
Russia. But here's the thing. The guy has his buttocks pierced.
Where on his buttocks? Like on the
Left
cheeks?
cheek,
On
right
the,
cheek.
On the cheeks. Okay.
Okay. They hook the bungee cords up to the piercings.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
He must have some really tight butt cheeks. Like they must be like like pig skin or something.
You can hear him screaming all the way down.
Like tough, like pig skin.
I listened to this video this morning. I can't play it.
Well, do you have a sound effect of a man screaming?
No,
You
I
could just play that. That would have worked.
I just simply can't play the video because there's too many cuss words.
Oh boy, and he's like just bungee jumping it and swearing during the whole performance.
He bungee jumped, and let's just say it's a real pain in the arse.
When does he give his first swear word out? When the first
about
boing.
1 second in, because one of the bungee cords got caught on the rocks. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh.
Can you feel the pain?
Yes.
Are you feeling the pain?
Yes, I'm feeling the pain.
Bonnie?
I'm just feeling my backside a little bit here.
Yeah.
I'm like
Feeling kinda
everything in
tender.
my body's just tightened up.
Yeah.
Basically.
Yeah. It's
I need some icy hot.
Oh. Did he
not
lose
good.
the piercings when whatever was pierced and that was holding it? Well, of course, he must not have lost it, or he'd be dead, right? If the piercings came out,
I think he lost his butt.
I
I think he lost his mind for
I
even
don't know.
attempting
I
to
think
do
there's a
this.
few extra spaces there.
I don't know.
So here's a viral video story also. Back in January, this is like a good viral video kind of story. A doorbell cam video went viral of a first grader in Arizona named Ellie Schroyer
Mhm.
doing her Girl Scout cookie sales pitch. And then because of it, she ended up selling over 3,700 boxes of cookies to people across the country.
Wow.
So nice for the viral with that. Now she's giving back and has already donated like 1,000 boxes.
Did you
to
guys see
hospitals,
that
nursing homes?
there was a Girl Scout who set up in front of one of the marijuana dispensary places in Colorado?
Oh, did she?
She set up right in front of it, and she's now the number
Oh.
one seller of Girl Scout cookies in the country.
As she
Are you
should be,
serious?
right?
Yes.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
that's
know,
the munchies, man.
that girl should be
That's
the leader of
brilliant.
a marketing department
It's
because
brilliant.
that is brilliant.
Yeah.
She knows where to go and make that cookie sale. I mean, if you were walking out with was a legal marijuana place,
Yes.
of course.
Yes, in Colorado.
I mean,
Yeah.
feeling so happy walking out with the marijuana, and why not buy a box of cookies to
Yeah.
enjoy?
Because you're going to need something for the munchies later on. Why not? You know,
Absolutely.
get some Thin Mints and what have you, and you're good.
Stock up
Are
on
you all
3 to 10.
are you all experts on this category or what? Jeez.
I'm just thinking if we were, where I would.
We're
be.
kind of trying to put ourselves in their shoes.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Yes.
Or they're munchies.
Yeah, man.
Whichever. Which,
Let's get baked.
Whichever.
Let's bake some
Let's
cookies.
bake some cookies.
Wow.
What's that? What are the other
It's
ones?
only Monday. Come on.
We've already been doing some baking.
Yeah. Jeez, what are you, a wake and bake kind of
Oh.
girl or what?
Wake and bake.
Wake and bake.
Yeah.
That could be like a brand that could be like a make your cake kind of brand. Call it Wake and Bake.
No wonder I can't
Just
see.
wake up and if
There.
you want some
There you
cake,
go.
wake up to bake it.
You're 61. You got to have that those
Now I can
glasses
see.
now.
Okay.
Yeah.
He has progressives.
I have
mind you.
progressives.
Oh,
That's right.
big hot shot over there with the progressive
They're
glasses.
progressives.
Yeah.
Hey, did you guys know that Canada has more coastlines than any country in the entire world?
Canada.
Canada
huh?
has more coastlines than any country in the entire world.
Wow.
They have a lot of coast. Not Coast 1013, but just a lot of coast. And here's another interesting fact. Did you know that the doorbell doesn't work in 1 out of every 4 homes in the United States.
That doesn't surprise me.
So if you go door to door in your neighborhood, Bonnie, and say,
Yeah.
is your doorbell working? 1 out of those 4 homes are not going to work.
Well, the dog tells me all the time that
Oh,
it works.
yeah.
Well, the same thing.
Yeah.
My dog all but goes through the front door. Ooh, that's brutal.
Well, Snowy will bark,
Yeah.
and then if the person comes in, either she'll run away
Uh-huh.
or she'll just roll over and go pet my belly.
Oh.
That's it.
Oh,
Yeah.
and a good old fashioned knock on the door usually works for me.
Now, Bonnie, if Gary was a doctor, this next statement would pertain to him.
Dr. Gary?
Yes, Dr. Gary. Did you know that 5% of doctors have dated a patient?
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
5%.
5%.
Have you dated a doctor?
I've never dated a
I've
doctor.
never dated a doctor. I don't
No.
go to the doctor much, so my odds would be pretty ungreat.
Pretty nil, but 5%
Yeah.
of doctors have dated a patient.
I didn't date I didn't date a doctor of mine, but I did date a dentist.
Did you?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you
no,
were you her
no,
patient?
no. I met her.
That's okay
I met her
then.
at Club Safari.
Because
Oh.
it's totally illegal in a practice to really be doing that sort of thing. And, the 5% that you're saying,
Mhm.
Evan, might not resemble the true amount because you're not supposed to date patients.
Yeah.
Ethically, you could lose a license because of it.
Mm-hmm.
And there's probably a lot
Wow.
of ones that probably wouldn't even admit it.
Now,
it.
Here's something that's very interesting. The Internal Revenue Service receives over 100 million calls a year. 100 million calls a year. Can you imagine being that person that has to answer that phone 100 million times in the course of a year? Hi, thank you for calling the Internal Revenue Service. Press 1 for English, 2 for Spanish, 3 for French, 4 if you don't give a care.
Oh, just be glad, you don't have to be always calling the Internal Revenue
Yeah,
Service.
You won't
right.
or
ever get
something.
anybody.
Yeah, I it's been a while since I've had to
I
call
don't think
them.
I've ever called them.
Yeah, I can't really remember if I ever did. Maybe once
I've
in my
gotten
life.
mail from them, but other than that-
Bonnie, are you a connoisseur of chocolate? Do you like chocolate?
Love it. Oh
Okay.
yeah,
So
decadence.
Switzerland eats the most chocolate, equating to 10 kilos per person per year.
Switzerland does.
Switzerland, 10 kilos
Yeah.
per person.
aren't they
per
known for
year.
chocolate though?
They
Swiss
really
chocolate.
are Swiss chocolate. There's
Yeah.
a Swiss chocolate bar called Toblerone, which I'd
Yes.
love to get.
I've
It's
never
called
heard of that.
Toblerone.
I was in Switzerland at their airport. That's as far as I ever gotten
Oh.
going to Germany. And
Oh.
when I was in the airport, I had to grab some Swiss chocolate. It was
Mhm.
pretty good.
Yeah, I think they're known for it. And
Yeah.
Toblerone you can find in any kind of Walgreens or CVS pharmacy.
Yeah.
Then
Then again, I like Swiss Miss.
No,
So-
Bonnie, this, Bonnie, this
Yep.
next did you know fact it definitely pertains to you. Okay.
Uh-oh.
Did you know that researchers estimate that the average woman in her 30s, which you are, Bonnie, has 2 bad hair days a week?
Uh-huh.
2 bad hair days a week.
2. Mine are more like 5.
Well, on 2 of those days, you could wear your new.
Yeah, right.
Have you named your hairpiece yet? By the way,
I really haven't.
You
I don't
should.
have a name for her.
you should.
I think
How do you
she's-
know it's a she?
Because it's like she hair. It's
Okay.
like hair for a girl.
Can you bring that in and let me put it on?
Yeah,
I would put it on camera.
I'll bring it in. I just want to get my little wig holder, wig
Okay.
I want to see what Evan looks like with
mannequin
hair.
before I do.
I want to see this.
I would scare all our Facebook listeners.
That would be kind of neat.
Yeah. According to a study, only 5% of people who have rebound sex have it with a stranger. In 21% of cases, rebound sex is with a friend or an acquaintance. So that's a very interesting stat. Now, do you know what rebound sex is? Do either of you know what that is?
Yeah, I do. I know what that is.
That's
I've been in that situation before.
That's where you
Yeah.
you're in a relationship and you break up with somebody and you just do that just to do it.
Okay,
Yes.
and isn't it more like they break your heart and break up with you?
Yeah.
So you're feeling.
You're rebounding.
Yeah.
Yes.
So in other words, say me and my wife broke up and she decided to go mess around with somebody just to go do it.
Okay.
Either for self-esteem reasons or just to get
Veronique
back.
did.
No, I'm just saying I
Oh.
was making an example.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I
So
don't
What's
even
going
know
on over
Veronique,
there?
but Evan, you should have seen Evan's head turn. Like,
Yeah, I'm like,
if
what
you
the
couldn't
heck's
believe
going
it.
on?
It sounds like that's something Veronique would never do.
no,
so
no,
Evan's
no.
Evan almost,
Yeah, I was
heard it
shocked.
crinkled his neck.
You know, I
because
had
of-
a wonderful dream about her the other night.
Veronique?
Yes.
All
No,
right, first of all, what's the rating on it?
it's PG.
Okay.
Yeah, it was for whatever reason I was in a mall like Macy's or something like that, and I
Uh-huh.
was trying to go into the elevator, and she was working there, and she had like a little black dress on, and then she came and she was working there, and she comes up to me, she goes, "Oh hey," I go, "Oh," and she sat down on the bench next to the elevator, and I kind of for whatever reason I got down on my knees, and I just put my
Oh.
hands around her waist, and I gave her a kiss.
Oh, is that sweet?
That was the dream.
And then
That's
you
so-
woke up.
Yeah, exactly. So, and I even told her, I said, "Can you wear a little black dress today?" She went,
Yeah.
"No."
You know,
Did
this-
you ask her if you can go to Macy's to the elevator and relive that moment?
No, I should do that.
The show
Mm.
is turning to sweetness with our sweet donuts and talking about Swiss chocolates and
And-
hugging Veronique in a nice little black
Yeah,
dress.
it was just a nice
So-
little dream.
I haven't had a
Yeah.
donut yet this morning. I think that's what my problem
Well, I got a
is.
Coke for you too.
I know, I
Oh.
saw that.
Yeah, and you told me to put it back in the cooler.
I did because I wasn't ready for it yet.
I'll try a donut with you in a little while, Evan.
All right, we'll do it on the
Oh,
air.
and
Yeah.
wait till you see what Phil's taste test is today.
Oh, I'm afraid
Oh.
to see. I don't know if I have
Bonnie, it's
if I
good.
can stomach
Oh,
Bonnie, this is
no, this isn't gross.
It's
This
not
is not a gross one.
but it's brutal.
It's
It's
brutal.
gonna mess him up.
It is.
It's gonna
yes.
mess him up.
it. Is it like something hot? Maybe.
Yes.
Let's
that's
just say it
giving
came
you
from.
heartburn
Let's
later.
just say it came from Kentucky.
Oh,
I'm gonna
something
tell you.
from George. Did
Yes.
George bring it?
Yes.
Yes,
the way
George
down?
brought it from Kentucky.
Oh boy! It
Yeah.
it could be wild possum too, for all I know.
Wild possum.
Ugh.
But it's something that you and I have had before.
Yeah, you guys have
Okay.
both had this before.
So
Yes.
it's definitely not roadkill that he got on the way.
No, no, it's not roadkill.
some lizard gave his life for this. He found it on the side of the road. Some Greyhound bus ran over the lizard.
No, it's not roadkill.
Maybe if it's spicy, it'll be hot roadkill.
Couldn't tell you. Well, then again, it kind of looks like it. What's in the cup?
And if George just brought it down the other day, it's semi-fresh roadkill.
Well, let's just say
He probably found it on the way down from Kentucky.
let's just say
Yeah,
that,
look at that.
let's just say that it's in a plastic container
Mhm.
that when I went in the fridge this morning and took it out, it was smoking.
Oh, did it
Yeah.
permeate your kitchen like
Yeah.
strong
Yeah.
odor, and
Yeah.
where Rachel's going to get up and say, "What did he open?"
Let's
Or,
just
"What's in
say
here?"
when I open the container, I'm gonna let you take a smell of it.
Oh,
It'll put tears in your eyes.
oh, wow!
It will put tears in your eyes.
Yeah.
That's all I'm gonna say.
This
Gonna
is the
clear
fir-
out my sinuses.
I am kind of paying tribute to my father with this, basically. Because I
Really?
was
Are you
telling
really?
well, I told you about this over the phone, what my dad used to do
Yeah,
with
that's
that.
true.
Yeah,
That's
so
true.
Oh,
I don't want to give too much away, but yeah, he did something similar to this. I remember as a
Okay.
kid. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
so
then,
it'd be a sentimental kind of thing.
Kind
Oh,
of.
there's no sentimentality.
There's going to be a lot of tears, I can tell you that.
Yeah, it's gonna be brutal.
Yeah.
It's good. I wish G was here. I'd make him try it too.
Oh, G would try it, wouldn't he?
Now, if Ray was here, if Ray were to try it, forget it. The top of his forehead would turn into a
He'd
furnace.
definitely warm those dinner rolls.
Yeah,
His head getting all shiny and
yeah,
stuff.
without a doubt. It is 6:45 on the Get Up and Go show. It's time for news, all brought to you by St. Lucie Jewelry and Coin. For the best deals in town on any kind of precious metals, go see our good friend Hawk Levy at St. Lucie Jewelry and Coin. Bonnie has the headlines this morning. Good morning, Bonnie.
Good morning, Evan. Despite the clamor to speed up the U.S. vaccination drive against COVID-19 and get the country back to normal, the first 3 months of the rollout suggest faster is not necessarily better. A surprising new analysis found that states such as South Carolina, Florida, and Missouri that raced ahead of others to offer the vaccine to ever larger groups of people have vaccinated smaller shares of their population than those that moved more slowly and methodically, such as Hawaii and Connecticut. The explanation, as experts see it, is that the rapid expansion of eligibility caused a surge in demand too big for some states to handle and led to serious disarray. Vaccine supplies proved insufficient or unpredictable. Websites crashed and phone lines became jammed, spreading confusion, frustration, and resignation among many people. The findings
If
could
Ray were to try
contain
it,
an
forget it.
important
Whoa,
go
if
slow. lesson for the nation's governors, many of whom have announced dramatic expansions in their rollouts over the past few days after being challenged by President Joe Biden to make all adults eligible for vaccination by May 1st. Veteran Florida lawmaker Bill Nelson, who flew as a payload specialist on Shuttle Columbia in 1986, the last flight before the Challenger disaster, has been nominated by President Biden to be NASA administrator. Nelson, a Democrat, will have to be confirmed by the Senate, where he served 3 terms before losing to Rick Scott in 2018. Vice President Kamala Harris will visit Jacksonville today as part of the Biden administration's Help is Here tour, touting the benefits of the recently passed American Rescue Plan, Florida's share $17 billion. As the number of COVID-19 cases continues to decline, the number of Floridians seeking mental health counseling is soaring. Advent Health psychiatrist Lewis Allen says it's a delayed effect of what we've all been going through the past year. Dr. Allen says, don't wait to get help if you need to.
What I always recommend, the earlier the intervention, the shorter it will be. The further we look to seek that intervention, the longer that treatment will be later on.
Dr. Allen says if you notice changes in sleeping or eating patterns, or you just don't feel right, you may need to sit down with a counselor. Federal agents found $2.5 million in cash hidden in PVC pipes in the bedroom closet of a Miami man charged with bilking the government in a massive $49 million Medicare fraud scam. Found sealed with plastic wrap inside pipes buried under the closet floor at Jesus Garces' home during a raid Wednesday, according to the U.S. Attorney's Office. Federal authorities have spent the last decade cracking down on the multi-billion-dollar Medicare fraud scams cheating taxpayers, but they rarely find cash stockpiles like this. Agents also found another $75,000 in a safe and another $280,000 in a safe at another home linked to Garces, along with 7 Rolex watches. If you're ready to have nostalgia about things from 2009, here you go. Kellogg's just announced they're bringing back their cereal straws, which are edible straws that make your milk taste like different cereals.
That was good stuff.
So is it like you could be eating your Kellogg's cornflakes, but have a lot of Cocoa Puffs?
Yes.
Or
yeah, you would drink the milk through the straw and it would taste like the cereal.
I think that's brilliant.
It is. Brilliant. It was a great thing.
Yeah. With the straws now that you're not supposed to toss your straw away for environmental reasons. Why not have a straw that you can eat?
There you go.
Right? These are edible straws, make your milk taste like the different cereals. The straws came out in 2007, but were discontinued in 2009. The 2 flavors that are coming out are you going to like this? Fruit Loops and Cocoa Krispies.
Oh, I'm there.
Yep.
I'm there.
Going on sale in October, so we can hardly wait for it. LeBron James left the LA Lakers game against the Atlanta Hawks on Saturday after suffering a high ankle sprain. It happened after Solomon Hill fell on his ankle while trying to steal the ball. LeBron was able to stand on his own and he limped back to the bench. He was even able to briefly re-enter the game and hit a 3. That gave him 10 points. Extending his streak of 1,036 straight games of scoring at least 10. And the Lakers, they